Finally. We here. Playing against the old cheer. I got a pretty good squad right there. Nice little balance, but we are great. And it ain't no time like the Patty Mahomes. Still hanging and banging. You done got another 500. Well, this contract was worth $1 billion. Hang in there with him, Bobby Falk. Yeah, battle with the improvisers, baby. Yeah, your boy.
Tonight,
Nice stadium.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl in the Vegas area, boy. Let them ride. Let them see the pain. He ain't doing that shit.
We'll see Daniel Jones and the New York Giants taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. I mean, this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Both clever.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start the Super Bowl?
Let's go with the cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
Derek Lockridge, they call him. Hey. Let's get the full presentation, baby. Let's get this thing started.
The hype is over, and here we go. Super Bowl LXV number 65 is underway.
Y'all scheming on me already. Y'all scheming on me, dog. Get him.
At the 25. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he's been sensational all season long, but he saved his best work for the playoffs, leading his guys to the AFC Championship a couple of weeks ago. And now he knows what lies ahead. He's going to need to play a near-perfect 4 quarters of football to get his guys to the finish line.
Yeah, Patrick, be ready for your son.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And that is
you wasn't ready for us, huh, Patrick?
You got to try with Clyde. To start things out.
Try one with Clyde.
That was a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play.
Clyde told me. Clyde told me.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Sit down,
I think you have to
Clyde.
make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Mahomes.
Oh.
Throwing left side, it's complete.
So close. Somebody don't hit that man in the jaw. We're coming on our sideline celebrating, bumping Deadly. We ain't doing this. Man, nobody need to see all this. Nobody need to see all this. Let's get back to it, baby. Let's get back to it.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it.
Amir Clyde.
Down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Amir Clyde.
Take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Mahomes firing complete.
Good pop.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position, but as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist
Come on, dog. Come on, dog. You going down, baby.
With all the spread offenses, not very many pro style where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants.
He just really juked that man.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Stay tight, boys. We ain't playing scrap.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
Who he thought he was? Who he thought he was going to throw on? Who he thought he was going to throw on? Jones? Not Jones. Who? The balance game.
The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
And he comes in off of a tremendous game in the NFC Championship round 2 weeks ago. This has been a team all season long that's really taken their identity from their quarterback, and he's been very vocal in the days leading up to this game that he believes that this is their time, and he's going to do all he can to will them to a Super Bowl win.
From the 34 down, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jackson.
Yeah, we all run that thing.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And
Charles,
everybody here this week talking about the quest for the 7th Super Bowl title for this head coach, one that would put him in the top spot in the modern era.
And you have to think that the way the league is
I thought I had him. Coach.
Right? So let's face it, my math is rudimentary, but you would think that the average team would win 1 Super Bowl every 32 years.
Say rudimentary
again.
I'm going to come through the screen
It
and hit
absolutely
you in the
boggles
jaw.
the mind and confounds the rest of the league.
On 3rd down.
You know they be trying to hate on Richardson.
And he'll be taken down, but he
He's
does
gonna
have
get
first
huge.
down yardage. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific
I was
read,
not trying to go
better
that far
execution, and
inside.
a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. Now it's Richardson.
And he's
going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Are you going to supercharge this?
On 2nd and goal, Jones. And he's got it.
Come on now.
Touchdown, Giants. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Giants are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Good, Patty.
Here's Bass now to send it away.
You better be scared.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive,
nobody failed for them.
To go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. This is to Mecole Hardman. And he'll
Come on, Williams.
Across the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Don't run. Don't be feeling froggy, boy. Yeah.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Got me. You got me.
It's Griffin. And he will have the Chiefs' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
And
don't do that. Don't do that.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
I jumped back for that.
And they're going to have a first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Watch the run.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Locates Hardman for another catch. He's down to the 20 before he's dropped.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now it's Mahomes again. Flush. Mahomes.
Don't do that, Mahomes. Don't do that, Mahomes. Picked it up like a straight-up gangster.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now Jones.
Hey.
And his throw here's incomplete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On third down, Richardson.
Oh.
And he'll be taken
What happened to
down,
my
but he
legs?
does have first down
I was
yardage.
running straight.
So after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on third down.
Yeah, would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted.
I gave him his first interception of the year. No.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown. What a moment for him. A pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back because, you know, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown. 75 yards.
You recall him on. What a play here. Another pick 6 in the Super Bowl. They'll start here with Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Oh, they ain't let your boy spin.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing, Jones. And this is caught, Jennings. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give right side. It's Jackson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
As he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down now, it's Richardson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, Jones. Looking left side, and he's got him in.
Just too much forward.
Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there as the first half is winding down, and the Giants have taken the lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. They'll be set up pretty nicely as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Wide open receiver.
I knew it.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Oh, let me get that field goal return, baby.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt.
That motherfucker. Damn.
So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been.
Balance is the key.
As we'll get back to you guys.
So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Man, my legs got
stuck. Run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And what can they do to better account for him? Because they haven't accounted for him well so far as we see here on your screen.
They may have to draw up coverages they haven't run so far. They have to create something on the fly because he's beaten everything. And when you watch this game unfold, you keep thinking to yourself, is it 2 men, 3 men, maybe even a 4th guy may have to go and account for him. But right now, he's shredding the defense.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looks like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Put your damn hands off.
25 before being tackled. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. And it's caught by Jennings. Gain 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Jones completes it to Jennings. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's Richardson. And he's gotten the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he
Oh, what are you dirty? Oh,
inside
man,
the
it was just
30.
me and him, baby.
55 rushing yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Daddy, look.
28 yards. And the Giants will extend their third quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Run it out, you bitch. You scared of Gilmore. Get him, Gil. Get him, Gil. Get him, Gil. Freeway Gil.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps
He ran,
in
man.
half
He
number
ran
2.
for the Gil.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out.
Think about
the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing. Because pressing,
they say Judas like block Muse. Don't let Muse hit him by any means necessary.
Here's Edwards-Helaire.
Y'all better stop playing with Karen. Don't run in his face, man. It's not good. Don't pass in his face. Just stop playing offense, matter of fact. Relinquish, throwing the flag. It's going to be a little bit.
And run off a bunch more plays.
A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Would be smart.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
How did you let that happen? That's just yeah. That's what I'm saying. Hey, right there. I don't think they're going to get it off.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mahomes now on first down.
Yes. Get that goddamn ball.
And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Yeah. Who killed him, though? Let's get a replay on that. If you sent that man into the hellhole for sure. He just didn't want to get hit. So look at this.
It didn't work out there.
He did.
Sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Look at that man, the mud.
They run on first down with Jackson.
Okay, I did that.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Jones is pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of
touchdown.
Damn hands off me, boy.
A great effort there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Giants are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
That's what you chose? What you scared of Gilly for, man? Run the Gilly, boy. You gonna run the Gilly. You gonna run the Gilly. You playing that game.
And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Your fault. Ain't no fault. What's that fast? Good job, Paul, being out.
A big play there for KC.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game.
That boy needs
maybe that was
protection.
one of them there
That boy
that
needs
worked.
protection. Yeah, give him his protection. Give him his
Mahomes now on
protection.
1st down.
That's what he always do. Deadman, Deadman got straight.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
Yeah, breaking tackles like
Chiefs are going
that.
to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made it.
2 Hardmans now.
This
What the hell
defense
is
certainly
going
had
on?
an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them.
Don't run, son.
Second half.
Don't do what you think about doing now.
They'll run with Edwards
Oh,
only about
what
a
did
yard
I
there
tell
as he
you?
takes it from the 9
Lucky
to the
they
8.
ain't let me get back there. He just need one more hit stick. Y'all playing with his head.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the
playing
4th
games
quarter of
with
what has been a
Somebody
one-sided
gonna pay the
affair.
price, man. That's all that's gonna happen right now. Somebody gonna pay the price. That's what I'm telling.
So
They
the
don't
Chiefs
wanna
in
listen.
possession of the ball as we welcome you back.
They think it's a
They've got
video.
it 2nd and goal as
They
look
think
for
it's a
late
video game.
touchdown.
You know you couldn't throw it, and I was waiting for you to try and
And
sneak
it's
up
going to bring
and
up a
run it.
3rd down.
You
Had
was
to
gonna be
absorb
the one
another
to
little
pay the
bump
price,
from the
Patty.
defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
Get him right,
Come
Danny.
after
Tell
him
him we should
all
come to score
night
one more
long.
time.
Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible.
Don't do that.
Coverage, and it's intercepted.
Show Deadman his respect.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Wrap
All
him up,
smiles
wrap
and
him up,
high
get
fives
him
on
out
that
of here.
defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL.
Oh, hold up. Mistakes may have been made. Oh, I was wrong.
That's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play,
Get him,
could have our
Ellie.
shutout.
Get him, Ellie. Don't die. Don't die.
On the handoff, they start.
Get him, Ellie.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Do what now? Do what now? Shut up.
They finally do get
Grow your hairline back,
reaches
you
the
bitch.
27. A big play there for the Giants. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side.
They ain't gonna let me truck that man. They ain't gonna let me truck that
He's
man.
immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And do that and push him down like a little bitch. You got dang right.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Giants are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with the Super Bowl.
Let's show the disrespect one more time. Wendy's on your ass. Dave Thomas, he said he got that biggie bag before the game, you bitch. Got that biggie bag. The black Dave Thomas. Come to Wendy's. Come to Wendy's. Got that biggie bag from Wayne.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
That's the owner of Wendy's. Wendy's. Enjoying myself too much.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
You better, mother. He's still running from Gilly. You little bitch. I don't got no respect for you.
Should have opted for the touchback.
Well, we need to turn over so we can get the ball back and make this man pay for his pass transgression. Running from Gilly, he need to see Gilly. It's official. He need to see him.
Not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guy.
And he's going to go down.
Time out. Yeah, he need to see Gilly one more time. If that's what Patty gonna do.
As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Don't tell me this man about to run.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to let it fly.
A tight end? Man, we kidding right now. What are we doing, man? I'm sick of y'all. I'm not even impressed. I didn't say impressed. I wasn't even impressed. He's playing the back zone with like 20 points of speed on this thing. What are we talking about? Oh, just so he can be aggravated. Y'all ain't shit.
One final try from Mahomes.
Yeah. You own that shit, bitch. And hit me, I got lurched. I lurched. And you wanted it the most just to get your petty touchdown. And he ain't trying to bail you up.
They are the Super Bowl champs.
Who knew? Everybody
And to the
knew.
Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever.
You really thought you was going to come in here and do something, Patrick? Go home.
Right,
you got paid $100 billion this year anyway, so you be alright. Nah, fake tears.
When you look in the record books,
Stupid Rich. You just happy to get hurt today.
That your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long
You at least got a medium concussion from that hit Tanner put on you, you bitch. You thought Hurley kidding? I'll punch Hurley in the chin right now. Tell me where we
And they
live.
end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the
Look
Lombardi
at
Trophy.
Danny.
What a season for them. What a
One
ride
pick,
it's been
man.
for us
One
as well here in the booth.
That's
For
decent.
Charles
That's
Davis and
decent.
our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Look at Danny. He's eclipsing Tom Brady. He said, yes, Danny Jones is the greatest quarterback that ever lived in the history of history. He could play for a long time, but he getting old early, and we ain't got time for that. Might be his last year. Depending on the statistics, he might give one more. We love you, Danny. Let's check out. Yeah, Patrick, you're old. It's over. Retire. Man, I like that right there. That's over 100. That's over 100 right there. See, them boys showed up. 101. He didn't get to get his last run. See, man, we good. We good. What was did needed to be done today. See, it was just, I mean, unfortunately for the guys, you dropped your chance. You dropped it, man. Ellie got 2, but yeah, man. The superstar showed up today, man. The superstar showed up today. They did what they were supposed to do. It's just devastation. No sacks. Danny said, ain't nobody sacking me today. Take one did, boy. Time for flaws. One, just one. Popped his ass though. 2 PIs. He tried to test the boy. Why would he throw on Deadman, man? Deadman ain't playing them games. Oh, we got 3. Oh. The kickoff return. But I don't think they count those. You trying to play with Muse, man. You trying to play with Muse. You think it's okay. You thought it was okay. You did. You died. You had a little medium concussion. You couldn't throw no more touchdowns. Which you never did, but still. Oh, hell. He's old. Man, you know what? Oh, okay, we gonna do that. Yeah, that boy. I know that. He young. He might get a 99 for speed before he go. Might be the starter. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I can definitely give him a slot upgrade. +4. That's X. What's his personal? Nice. Yeah. Man, come on, man. Spectacular catch and short route. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Lord. Yep, Super Bowl champions, man. Come on. Who knew? Everybody. Another contract. How many contract extensions, my man? He get a 3-year contract extension every year. To death do him parts, apparently. Man, we done, man. We done. It was a good time. But I do think that we're going to lose a lot of players. A lot of OGs, shall I say. The team is about to be looking very different, but this probably won't persist too much longer anyway. I see 2 more seasons happening max. So, let's see how we look at next year. Probably might be